The World Roller Games were held last month in Barcelona, Spain, and Team USA took home the gold for the men. An Ozarks native and Missouri State University graduate was one of about 11 men across the country on that team. David Boaz is joining us via Skype from Kansas City to talk more about taking home the title. So first, congratulations, David.
Thank you very much.
So this was the first time the U.S. men's roller derby team competed in the World Games. Describe your experience.
Oh my, it was just an amazing experience all around. It was the second time I've traveled to Europe, but definitely the first time I've traveled that far for roller derby. We had 3 sets of tryouts middle of last year after the Nationals for Ozarks in Nebraska. And of course, being from the Midwest, that was the most convenient for me. And then we had tryouts on the West and East Coast, and they picked from whomever showed up and I guess had the best performances, so to speak. We had 14 on our roster out of the many, many talented people that showed up, and I ended up getting picked as one of the blockers for Team USA.
So tell us about the game. You beat Spain, correct? Did it come down to the wire?
Oh my goodness, that was a nail-biter. The first game they played a phenomenal game. They were a very fast, athletic team. That second game, we actually went back and forth as far as lead changes throughout the entire game, not scoring more than 3 points at a time, which is really low scoring in this type of rule set. And the last 5 minutes is where we took it. We got an advantage late in the game where their 2-point scorers, the pivot and the jammer, were sent to the penalty box. We contained their blockers and ended up with a 10-point jam, and then basically just blocked them into the win towards the end. But the final score was 41-37 or 42-37. Anyway, it was very, very close all the way to the end of the game for sure.
So by the time that you try out for this and then go to the World Roller Derby game, how often do you practice with your team? Because you are from across the country.
Right, and that becomes problematic. So a lot of us practice with our local leagues. Myself, I skate for Fountain City Roller Derby. I've also skated with your mom up in Des Moines. They're a men's roller derby team. So we all kind of just keep our fitness up and our practice with our local leagues. And then we only had a couple of opportunities to practice together as an actual team. Once in Chicago and then once actually there in Spain for basically an afternoon, and we all have to learn to basically play together. Now, of course, we're all very experienced, so we pick it up quickly and such, but yeah, that was definitely a very difficult thing, for us to gel together as a team, but I think we did a very amazing job considering we only had 2 practices together.
So this is the World Cup, essentially, that you won. Is this considered an Olympic sanctioned sport as well?
Yes, it's part of the World Roller Games, which is sanctioned by United States of America Roller Sports, and they are also sanctioned by the United States Olympic Committee. So basically we're sending a team to compete in an Olympic level event, and several countries came in. We had China, we had Japan, Australia, and Spain competing against us in this World Roller Games.
Now, what does winning the World Cup do for the sport here in America?
Really, for winning the sport here in America, winning the World Roller Games, first of all, this was, again, the first time we sent a men's team, so it's kind of a historic thing. The whole team signed a jersey to put in the museum in Nebraska for the Ozarks, one of the training centers there. It really brings roller derby into a more, I think, professional type of event. So you have people that, skate with local leagues. They have some national championships, and those are all very organized. But in order to be an Olympic event, you have to have a sport that's under a certain rule set that is basically static, with very few changes. And roller derby is a very evolving type sport where some of the leagues, have annual, if not, sometimes monthly changes to the rule set. So USARS is really trying to lock down a single rule set that we can play and have good competition under, and also stay static for long enough that we could maybe incorporate it into, like the Summer Olympics, for instance. So, things there, of course, the rules for speed skating and such, like on ice, for instance, are very static, and I think this is kind of a first step towards that as a long-term goal for the organization.
So exciting things ahead too, and you're making history with it as well. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, it was great to be a part of, and going to an Olympic event was definitely a dream. Going to Spain, it was a wonderful opportunity to just experience another culture, experience really high-level competition, and yeah, I don't think it really could have gone better for me. Honestly, it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me, for sure.
Well, congratulations from everyone here in the Ozarks as well. I know you've got some deep ties to our area, so congratulations again, and thanks for joining us tonight.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We'll be right back.